All right, everybody, how we doing? Hey, it's old Pops. Listen, I know today is Sunday Fun Day, right? It's usually the day we do, some silly little thing or what have you having to do with music or sports or whatever the case may be. But I got a couple questions for y'all today. And I got a new special we want to discuss because I need y'all's input on it, right? So I appreciate y'all being here. If you're new with us, welcome to the channel. We are glad to have you, glad to know you. Please feel free to let me know what we need to do next down in the comments. We will get to it just as quickly as we can possibly do it, okay? And of course, if you want to get something moved straight up the ladder, we can do that as well. All the links are in the description. All right? Now, let's get to it. Number one question. We're thinking about just a little tweak, small, a little tweak in the format. Just a little bit of what we do here. What we usually do is blind reactions, first time reactions to the songs, what have you. And now, every once in a while, we repeat a song because we get a live performance or something like that. And we always do all requests. All right? Everybody knows that. All requests here. It's not requested, we don't play it. Right? But what we're thinking about doing, we're getting a lot more rap verses and things like that sent. So we're thinking about adding in just a small breakdown at the end of the videos, right? Like running through the video, having our fun, listening to it the first time, what have you, and then doing a small little breakdown at the end of it, like similar to what our buddy Jeff does over on Jeff Reacts 12, but not quite as detailed as what he's doing. Just a small little breakdown of maybe some lyrics or what have you, performance, vocals, whatever, at the end of the video. Just a question. If y'all think we should, we will. But it's just something we're thinking about to help grow the channel a little bit. Maybe we need a little breakdown in there, something like that. And that's if y'all don't think so, that's fine. It's not a big thing to us. But we're just thinking of little things that we can do, which, that's something we can do without breaking what we actually do here. So, yeah, if y'all could let me know about that, just drop it in the comments and let me know, hey, Pops, I don't think that'd be a good idea, or yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. You know what I mean? To question number one. Okay? And I appreciate it very much. Question number two. We're thinking about breaking just a little bit again in kind of the way we do things here. Right now, what we do on a daily basis is we do 3 videos on an average day, right? And what we'll do is we have this huge request book in here, and we get a lot of requests. And what we'll do is we'll go to the, part of the book we're working on right now, the closest part of the book, and we'll get one out of there. And then we'll get one out of the middle of the book and one out of the back of the book. Or close to the back anyway. Close to the middle, close to the end. All right? And that's how we do things right here to try to keep everything fair for everybody. But what we're thinking about doing is doing like a week of newer request, then a week of midway request, and a week of older request. And again, we'd like your input on it. It sure helps us out. We always take your input to heart, right? And your information and everything else. We appreciate it very, very much, y'all. So that's something we're looking for input on. Is should we do that? Now, the beginning of the month is usually mainly Patreon and sponsored request, what we call sponsored requests, like somebody buys a shirt out of the shop, or somebody, hits us on the PayPal, or somebody, has Patreon requests, which all those links are in the description. Okay, those are called sponsored requests, right? What we call sponsored requests, because y'all are our sponsors. We're not corporately run or whatever. So we appreciate it if y'all would give some input on that. Now, of course, sponsored requests will always jump the line and go in, right? Like if we're doing, a week of older requests, say, stuff that's been in the book for a minute. But somebody jumps in and says, hey, you got to do the new, whatever the case, warning or whatever. Okay. And they, either do it off, Patreon or they buy a shirt or whatever, or they, jump down to the PayPal and do it that way. Then that request will get done like ASAP. Like the next day or 2 days, whatever, depending on the amount of requests we have. Sponsored requests. But we're thinking about doing that too. Just a couple of small changes to the format just to help with everything a little bit. Plus, it'll help us keep the book down, we think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. So we'd love to have y'all's input on that too. Now, the big one. We are going to do a summer special this year. At the end of every year, the last week of the year, the last week of December, we do what's called the top 15 SOTIs of the year, song of the year. And that's all put in by y'all and all voted on by y'all. We start voting in October, and we vote them down until we're down to the top 15 songs, and then we do a countdown of those. We're going to do a summer special this year because it's 2025. From 2020 to 2025, your favorite song that has been put out in that time. Now, that could be pop, it could be metal, it could be rock, it could be opera, it makes no difference. The genre makes no difference, right? But I'm talking about, that song that you heard and went, man, that's going on the playlist right now, and it's never been off your playlist since, or whatever the case may be for you. You went and bought the album or CD and went, shh, that's going on repeat, that song. And we appreciate your input on that. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite song is, and this summer, say around June, we'll do a countdown on that, but we'll start counting it down if we have more than 15. Now, if we just get 15 in, then we'll do those 15. But if we have more than 15, we'll start breaking them down around, May, beginning of May. So let us know if you would. That would be fantastic, and I appreciate it very, very much. Now, I'm not talking about a song that was released 25 years ago. I'm talking about a song that was released between 2020 and 2025. And you went, oh my God, that's going on I've got a few myself, right? But those won't go on the list, of course, because this ain't about me. It's about y'all and what y'all want us to see. Because we love discovering new stuff around here. We love discovering what y'all's favorite music is. So, if y'all would, that would be a great help, all right? Now, don't forget to join us this evening, every Sunday evening, 5 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live. We'll come. We'll have a drink. We'll have some fun. We'll talk a little bit. We'll take some requests, put them in the book. We'll get things squared away, and we'll get ready for the new week, all right? Thank you all for joining us. Please let us know on all these so we can know what we're doing, all right? Just let me know, hey, Pops, yeah, you need to do, a week of X, X, and X. Or you need to do, a breakdown would be great at the end of it. Or no, the breakdown doesn't sound great to us. Or, no, just keep it the way you're doing it. That would be fantastic. And then please be sure to leave your top song of the past 5 years down there. So we can get it added to the list, and we'll get a list done, and we'll get a countdown done. Top 15 of the 2020s so far in June. Okay? All right, my friends. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will see you after a while. This is Old Pops. We are out.